Welcome to Coffee Time, a show that focuses on 3 important ingredients: your favorite celebrity, intriguing conversation, and of course, a cup of coffee. This should get very interesting. So sit back, relax, and don't forget your cup of coffee.
Ain't no game, I'm taking all you have, and you're gonna pay for it.
I tell them all the hell, King Kendrick, resurrecting my vengeance, been dissecting your motor mouth till I break down the engine. This ain't a one shot, this a relevant henchman. See my opponent, then cease your existence, ending our friendship, baby. I'd rather die alone. Your diaphragm is dietary, what you eating on? Capture your audience with these words, boy. The holy chapel, the tabernacle, the book of Matthew, and Jesus staring at you. Take your turn, boy. See, it's gonna take a whole lot of y'all to kill me. See, it's gonna take a whole tribe of y'all to kill me. I never die. My pedigree apparently only to idolize. Ahead of me, it's only my future and not on time. Longevity, I gotta get used to making you mine. You telling me I only get used to living is fine. You can never live in my shoes, permanently picked from God.
When the sun goes down, I scream loud, sleep when I die. But I would never die. My legacy is alive.
Welcome back to Coffee Time. I'm your special guest host, Stacia Tomlinson. Our next guest has been one of the reasons why Bravo's hit show, Princesses Long Island, has been such a huge success. Her passion for fashion and her wittiness is a strong suit to keep her name in the topic of discussion. Coffee Time viewers, please welcome Ashlee White to the show. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, how you doing?
Great.
Good.
Thank
Feel
you so much for
comfortable?
having me. Oh,
It's like we're sitting in someone's living room, right?
absolutely. I love the fireplace.
I know, right?
Just in time for the cold weather.
Exactly, fall is here. So let's talk about reality TV. So how has it been different before reality TV and now, good and bad? Let's start with good first.
Of course. It's been great that I've been given this amazing platform that I wouldn't have before.
Yeah.
I am on the volunteer board for the American Heart Association.
Mm-hmm.
I also volunteer and I'm on the board of the SLE Lupus Foundation.
Fantastic.
Things that wouldn't be possible, you know, really without this platform.
Mm-hmm.
It's the best feeling when people come up to you and say the nicest things to you, that they love you, and just being recognized is, maybe I'm the only one that will admit it, is the coolest thing.
It's like going to the grocery store. Have you ever had that moment where you're like picking up some apples and they're like, hey, Ashlee.
Yes. I have that a lot. I love it. Mm-hmm. I'm always, you know, me. I don't dress because people are going to see me. I'll put my hair up in a bun. I run out in sweats. So I love it.
When there's good, there's bad. So what's the bad part about it?
As much as I love when people come up to me and say such nice, warm things to me, there's also the negativity.
Yeah.
When people think that they know you because they see a clip of your life, and the negativity is, when there's negativity, it's strong and it's hard. And a lot of people say, I don't care what people think of me, but when it's all the time, it gets to a point where it's like...
Especially with social media.
Yes.
How do you deal with that?
I have learned to put myself in their position as a viewer and realize that we're all at fault for watching a reality show and saying, I don't like her, she did this. So what I've done is really gotten to know who is giving me that negativity and wrote back to them saying, I'm a person.
Oh, so you write back?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm a person. You hurt my feelings. I'm sorry that you took it as this, but blah, blah, blah. And the response has always been so positive.
Great.
They didn't expect a response from me. The way I responded was so cordial and nice, and...
You killed him with kindness.
Absolutely.
And you have to. And one thing you're killing is the stiletto game.
Okay, girl. The time.
So your motto is, if I'm not in stilettos, I can't go.
If I can't wear stilettos, I can't go.
So this is everywhere.
This is everywhere. Like, if you wanted me to wear flats today, I couldn't come.
So is that something that's been catching? Like, have people been saying that to you?
Yes.
Yeah.
People definitely have always known me for my shoe game.
Yes.
But now so from the show, and it's just so great to be able to express and show people really who I am. It's not for my height. I'm 4'9". It's just me. I feel like
The higher the heel.
oh, the better. You know, life is too short. Heels shouldn't be.
Exactly. So
Whoever
are you
said
big
that.
on Instagram with your heels?
I'm sorry.
Instagram following? Do they follow you for your heels? Do you
Absolutely.
post? Yeah.
Yes.
What's your favorite heel right now?
It's my favorite heel right now. I have to give a big shout out to Charlotte Olympia.
Yes.
Not only for the styles, for the size 34.
Which she's wearing right now, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, the size 34 is just key.
Yeah.
Yeah, I stay away from all the designers that, come on,
Like a Louis
petite
Vuitton,
women,
yeah.
you know?
You need love too, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So, Charlotte Olympia, Jimmy Choo, Brian Atwood, you know, bring them on.
All of them.
Yes, and I'm a loyal customer. So you make 34, you know, you're going to be set.
Instantly, right? So speaking of love, you live with your parents.
I did live with my
On the
parents
show.
on the show, yes.
Now, how much of that is scripted as far as your dating life? Is it scripted or is this real? Like, are you dating at home? Is daddy in the picture? Like, who is this man?
You know, I'm a mommy's and daddy's girl. I don't care how old I am. They are involved in my life, and they're going to know everything about my dating, whether I'm living home or now I'm healthy enough and I'm able to, and I live in the city. Mm-hmm. But no, it's not scripted.
It's not
I was
scripted.
single,
Yes.
looking.
Oh, wait, was?
Oh, no, I should have. Let's just say my phone's ringing.
Okay,
but
good. That's
we
potential.
haven't introduced anyone to Hal and Eileen yet. So if you know anyone, we're always open.
You know what? Let's talk. I just may have a little something for you.
Yes.
So, you know what? She's a single, beautiful girl. Let's go to break. I'm going to get more into the business right after the break. You're here on Coffee Time.
Well, no one told me about her, the way she lied. Well, no one told me about her, how many people cried. But it's too late to say you're sorry. How would I know? Why should I care? Please don't bother trying to find her. She's not there. Well, let me tell you about the way she looked, the way she acted, the color of her hair. Her voice was soft and cool, her eyes were clear and bright, but she's not there. Well, let me tell you about the way she looked, the way she acted, the color of her hair. Her voice was soft and cool, her eyes were clear and bright, but she's not there.
Coco Mademoiselle, Chanel.
Welcome back to Coffee Time. I'm sitting here with the lovely shoe killer, Ashlee from Princesses of Long Island. How are you?
Great.
You
How are
doing
you?
good?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I didn't get too much in the biz. Okay, good. So let's talk about, with every good, there's bad. So you were diagnosed with lupus. Tell us about that beginning stages with having 3 strokes.
If anyone knows about lupus, it's a mystery disease, takes on many different forms. So being diagnosed can take years, and that's what happened to me. Mm-hmm. I had my first stroke when I was 29, and it was why? Couldn't find answers. We were searching, and how frustrating that was. Mm-hmm. And I finally, after doctor to doctor, someone suggested go to a rheumatologist. Mm-hmm. The first time I went, my lupus test, and there's no specific test for lupus, but came back negative. It wasn't until the second time that it came back positive. And I was told it's very normal. People can test positive for lupus one time and then not to test, positive for, a couple years.
Right.
So finally I was diagnosed, which, I say finally because I was able to get the treatment.
And it gave you answers, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So you lived this out on camera.
Yes.
How was that? It's hard because you're breaking into not just catty girl drama, but this is your real life. How was that living on camera with this?
It was hard because with having a stroke and health issues, stress and, you know, normal life can get in the way and set you back a little.
Yeah.
So with all the fighting, I really tried to regroup myself and realize, you know, this is not the end of the world. We're gonna come up with a solution, and, you know, try yoga and different holistic therapies that will bring me back to my own reality. I really had to learn that when we were not filming, that was not my life. I had to go back to my life as Ashlee White, not Ashlee White on TV.
Right. So I could tell this made you a stronger person. And I heard that a lot of people were writing to you, not just those who had lupus, but those who had breast cancer, those who were struggling through that life crisis. How do you feel about that?
Oh my God, I like just got chills. I can't be happier. I went on the show to tell my story and to help inspire people. All I wanted was to inspire one person. And I couldn't believe the amount of messages I received, not just with strokes, like you said.
Yes.
Someone saying, I was young and I had breast cancer. Your positivity and you coming out with this just gave me the strength to, you know, talk or deal with my health issues or talk to my friends and have they understand. It was
a huge inspiration.
Absolutely.
Right.
I'm inspired by them. When I get sick, I'm so honest, especially with my fan base. I tell it like it is. When I'm having a bad day, I go on and I say, you know, I'm having a hard time. I need a pick-me-up. And someone is always there. It's them that inspire me. I just walked the second time for the American Heart Association.
Oh, great. Congrats.
Thank you. The 5K. Last year I did it. I was in a wheelchair. And this year I walked the entire way. It was such a struggle. But I did it. I walked for every person. I walked for every person that had a stroke. I walked for everyone that unfortunately, that lost their lives. And for everyone that supported me.
Definitely.
Yeah.
As a woman, that's very inspirational to hear. And
Thank you.
it's hard enough to just deal with drama, but your own personal is a big deal. So how do you bring awareness to this, to lupus or any other, you know, people that are suffering with strokes?
I put myself out there. I talk about it all the time. I try to lead by example and lead a healthy lifestyle. I am always there for people. I'm involved. I always, whether it's stroke week, you'll see it on my social media. You'll see me get in front of the camera to spread awareness and to tell people that you could be healthy. You could be young. This could happen. You know, a bunch of sports players had strokes. You think of that. You think of a hockey player, a basketball player, they're healthy. Nothing can happen to them.
Right.
Or people, they think on TV, nothing can happen to them. So I really like to put myself, you know, out there.
Is there a special organization that you link with too?
The American Heart Association and the SLE Lupus Foundation.
Is there any events coming up that you could talk about?
Yes, we are in the American Heart Association. In May 2015, I'm planning the Heart Ball Gala.
Oh, fantastic.
I planned it last year, and it's such a great way to get the community involved, raise money. I'm the survivor speaker for the American Heart Association, the Long Island branch.
Nice.
So I go there, I tell my story. I never tell my story as pity. It's not what I want. It's about family. My story's about love and support, and it's inspiration.
Nice.
So, but please, I mean, follow me on social media. There's always stuff going on, whether it's a walk, whether it's on Twitter, we have lupus chat.
Nice.
Stroke chat, so I get involved.
You're definitely an inspiration to others as well. That's fantastic. And it's nothing like being open and honest. I think that's what people respect the most.
Yes.
Fantastic. So we're going to find out what Ashlee has coming up next right here on Coffee Time. Welcome back to Coffee Time. I'm here with Ashlee. So Ashlee, what do you have coming up?
I have a lot coming up. I'm so excited. I will be launching my new website, Stiletto Life. How fitting.
I'm following that.
But it's spelled Style Edo.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we got to get
Creative.
everything. It's Adventures of Ashlee White.
Nice.
I took what everyone wanted, loved about me from Bravo, and ran with it.
Nice.
So you're gonna get fashion, accessories, charity.
Nice.
You're gonna get my parents.
You
Do
need
it.
that. I actually was watching the show, and your dad went to the nail salon with you. I thought that was the cutest thing in the world. Does he always go? Does he still go with you?
Yes, actually, my parents have a standing date. Fridays, 11 o'clock, my parents go. It could be a family affair, but they definitely, and it's, if you say, Mom, can you come with me Friday morning? No. It's the nails. For
Oh,
yes,
that
both
is
of them.
so
Standing
sweet.
appointment.
I used to call my dad and tell him, hey, come with me. Good bonding time, right?
Absolutely.
So a little birdie actually told me that you may be having a radio show. Is that a true or false statement? Is that rumors?
Let's say, I don't know if I can disclose it.
Now, let's say hypothetically.
Hypothetically, I would love to be on radio.
Uh-huh.
Maybe a little this and a little that.
What would you talk about? What would be your main topics?
I would talk about fashion. I would talk about stilettos, but I would also want to get in depth with I'm a huge WWE fan.
Get out of here.
Absolutely.
So you watch Total Divas?
Absolutely.
Yes.
I actually secretly in my mind have convinced myself that I'm one. And I know all the moves, which has gotten me far because I use those moves. I'm not a violent person, but I will use them at a sample sale for size 4s.
Usually the people that address it are the ones that are.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I do, I learned those moves for the sample sale. Nobody wants to mess with me. 4'10", but I'm coming in,
You're coming in strong.
Yes,
Huh?
absolutely. So I want to bring that all.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
So tell people where they could see you on social media.
Ashlee White, ASHLEE White 23.
Instagram and Twitter?
Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and you can also catch Stiletto Life at Style, STYLETTO Life for a fabulous, viewing. Your eyes are just going to be like, deliciousness.
Such candy on that website. I know there is. Thank you so much for stopping by and having coffee with us.
Thank you so much
great
for
to
having
have
me.
girl time, right?
Yes.
It's always fun. And thank you so much for coming and watching this great show. Please join us again as we share the experience with our guest over a cup of coffee.